Hello and welcome to Basic Fishing Bites, and today I'm going to run through how to tie up a banded hook length. Now, when would you use a banded hook length? Now, they come perfectly suited to pellets, so you can fish them with 4mm pellets, 6mm pellets, 8mm pellets, and these are pellets that are hard, so you can't actually hook them on, so a band just keeps them on a hair. It keeps the hook point free, so it's not masking the hook point. And yeah, it just gives you perfect hard pellet presentation. So let's get into tying one up. So to start with, you're going to need some line. Now, this is my line here today. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie the band in a loop onto the actual line. So I'm just going to thread the band onto the line like so. I'm just going to form a big loop, pinching that loop with my thumb and my forefinger. Straighten that line up, grab that band, straighten it up again, twist it round again, grab all 4 points of those line with the same thumb and forefinger, pass that band through that loop, and I like to do it twice. I feel like I'm not quite strong like that. And then what we're looking to do is kind of judge where we want this knot. And I like to tie it actually into the hook itself, which I'll show you. So I'm just looking now for how long a hair I would want. So I'm just going to do it about there. And what you can do to do this is just kind of manipulate the knot to where you want it. So for me, I just want it about there. And then when you get it where you want it, just tighten the knot up by pulling on all the tag ends coming off that knot. So now what we have is our band in a loop. Trim that tag end nice and tight, like so. Now we have our band in a loop. And then I'm just going to trim that main line, so we're working with a smaller piece of line because this is just going to be my hook length material, so the end bit of my line. And then what we're going to do is we're going to perform a knotless knot. So getting my line, I'm just going to go into the back of the eye of the hook like that, thread that hook down the line, and as you can see, that knot there just butts up against that eye like that. And then what I like to do is do one wrap of the line above that knot but below the eye, and then I like to get past it and tie that knot into the back of the hook like that, and it just keeps it all nice in position. Then I'm just going to wrap down about 10 times, 10 to 15 times seems a good amount. Just kind of keep going down that shank. It gets a little bit fiddly when you get towards the end, and then you want to all pinch it all nice and tight so I can let go and it's not going anywhere. Those ravels aren't unraveling. And then just going to get the end of my main line and go back through the back of the eye of the hook. So back through there, and that will form that knotless knot. And pull it all nice and tight like so. You can see now I've got those wraps going down my hook. I've got the knot that the band sits in a loop coming off the back of the hook. And yeah, that is basically your perfect banded hook length, perfect for fishing hard pellets on the pole. Now, if you want to see any other of our little videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can see all of the other videos on there. Thank you to everybody who has watched this video. Now, here at Catchmore Media, we can offer some discounts on different branded tackle. So if you check out catchmorecodes.co.uk, you can check out all the brands that offer different discounts to save you money on tackle. So head over there now and check out the discounts.